What's going on, everybody? This is Joe, and I am here for another Murders at Karlov Manor pre-release kit opening. As a reminder, if you are unaware, I have opened more pre-release kits than anybody else here on YouTube, and I am not planning on stopping anytime soon. That is the first time that has happened with one of these kits. In fact, I praised these for being a lot easier to open than the Ixalan ones from the last set. Interesting. All right, well, I mean, I fixed it pretty easily. If you're unaware, Teza Karlov is dead. And we have the suspected and case solved punch-out things here. I didn't really show those off in the last video because if you're unaware, I did another one of these last week. And so I encourage you to click up in the top right-hand corner there to go check that video out in case you missed it. We gave away a lot of codes to MTG Arena. That happened. We have a red deck box. That's cool. And we got a black D20. There's the dagger set symbol. Put it with all our other dice here. I did remember to pick up my dice in between filming the last one and this one. So I have all of the dice that I've opened from this set over here with me now. The insert is red, so if you're playing along with your game at home, I got a red insert with a magnifying glass, or a red divider with a magnifying glass, a red deck box with Proft holding a dagger. Because, by the way, I tried to play this game last week, and it seemed like it didn't work. I'm sure I got something wrong, or I was missing something. For example, it says add an N in the exact middle and another one at the end. So you'd have to count how many letters there are and then find the middle and the end. And then we'd need to know what our promo is. Or not our add-in promo card and etc. So there's a lot going on here. I'm not going to be able to do it in these videos, but I guess if you're following along at home and you have one of these, or want to pause and take a look at the rules, you're welcome to play the game for yourself. Hopefully you're able to see all of what it says, or like I said, if you picked up a kit for yourself, apparently you can go to ravnicadetectiveagency.com, so maybe that will have the information that you need. But I'm not going to be able to play it in these videos. We have all of the packs, the play booster packs. In fact, I also forgot to mention that last time for folks who are unaware. It is now play boosters inside pre-release kits. It seems like it will be that going forward. That's what they've been planning. And so, yeah, no more set boosters, no more draft boosters. It is all play boosters. So there you go. And we have a code for MTG Arena that we will be giving away in this video. But as promised in the last video, it's not just this code. It's 5 codes. 5 of them. Because, as a reminder, there is only 1 code per account on MTG Arena that can be used. So if you have already used a code from a Murders at Karlov Manor pre-release kit, none of these codes will work for you. None of these codes will work for me because I have already used one. And in fact, all of these extra codes that I have, some of them are from me because I participated in other pre-releases or many pre-releases, and some of them are from the amazing folks over at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. The players, by the way, the player base, because they also can't use the codes and or don't play Arena. And so either way, they knew that we were going to be giving these codes out to our fans and to our viewers. And so this is their way of acknowledging all of you and our way of doing so. So we will be giving these away throughout the course of the video. So stay tuned for that. We have the little punch-out token counters here. That you can use. In fact, I did. Usually I don't. Usually I try to save those and keep them intact because, I just like doing that. But this time for pre-release, I actually had to. I mean, certain things like suspected or like a flying counter or something like that, I actually ended up using them, which is, like I said, not typical for me. Usually I don't end up using those little things, but it was much more useful this time around. My promo foil rare is Drag the Canal. I have to say, if you are able to get this out if a creature died this turn, this is a very good card. It does a lot of things for 2 mana. Also, that foiling pattern looks sick. So yeah, I would play this card. I don't think I would like force it, but if we're anywhere near blue and black, I would definitely play this card. It's really cool. And then our add-in card that we can't use in the event, but still, is a Voja, Jaws of the Conclave. Very nice. I love me some Voja. I guess I just opened a Tomic last time. Spoilers, I guess. So I now have 3 Voja, 4 Tomic, and 2 Melik. So, and 1 more kit to open after this next week. So stay tuned for that. We'll find out, do we get another Melik? I mean, Voja is the one that people were originally looking for, but once a lot of them were opened, the prices kind of evened out on all of them. But I am super happy that I have the Voja that I have. It's great. So Drag the Canal is the first card that we have to work with. Typically, if you're unaware of how I like to do things, I try to figure out what kind of a deck I would make if I opened this at pre-release, and I love asking all of you your feelings and opinions on it as well, so please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. We have a Tunnel Tipster. This is the new pet on MTG, or excuse me, they're called companions now. This is the new companion on MTG Arena for this set, is the Tunnel Tipster. He's adorable. We have an Inside Source, very good card for the detective deck, very good. Dog Walker is a very good card for the Boros deck. I mean, if you want to go wide, flipping this thing over and making 2 dogs feels very, very good. We have a Felonious Rage. That's also good for the detective deck. Extract a Confession, not bad at all. A Fanatical Strength. Coerced to Kill. We already have the Drag the Canal. What a gorgeous art on this card, by the way. Those colors are fantastic. The art is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it's our first uncommon. We have a Forum Familiar and a Crawl Whipcracker. Very nice. Insect Assassin. Hilarious. Okay. And then our next rare or mythic, or no, sorry, we actually don't know if it's our rare or mythic, excuse me. Our random card is another uncommon in Persuasive Interrogators. Just had to prove me wrong, huh? It's really just that I misspoke, but still, this is not a bad card at all. A little expensive, but still. And then now our rare or mythic is, come on, a Coveted Falcon. Very cool. Okay. I mean, flyers are important. It's a 1/4 flyer, but you can flip it face up and steal things or give things and then steal them back and stuff. Very interesting. As you saw, by the way, because I gave it away, our foil is the Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Interesting looking in foil for sure. Look at that. Quite nice. Plus, notably, we were talking about possibly playing blue-black. We got a good black uncommon, we got a blue rare, and we got a black uncommon foil as well. Behind the Case of the Gorgon's Kiss we have a Stromkirk Captain from the list. Because for folks who are unaware, because they are doing play boosters, and it's combining set and draft boosters, we now get cards from the list that you can play during pre-release and or draft. So, very interesting that we get this Stromkirk Captain. It does care about vampires. There are some vampires in this set. It's definitely not a large number, but they exist. So very interesting. Ooh, and we have a foil, Full Art Forest. Because again, we have a guaranteed foil in every pack, and then your land slot can be regular, full art, foil, or non-foil. So we have a foil full art, which is exactly what you want. Gorgeous. Oh my god. And then behind that, we have an art card, because this slot can be art card, token, or ad card. There might even be something I'm missing. But this is Case File Auditor, is what this art is from. Well, we have a lot of them to give away. So here is the first code for MTG Arena. This is our small way of saying thank you for watching our stuff. We hope everybody is enjoying these videos. Please don't forget, if you are enjoying, to make sure that you are subscribed and you have that bell rung. So check down below, make sure that button is gray, not red. If it's red, press it. It means you're not subscribed. So you can make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell so you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out and or whenever we go live, because we are live on this channel every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And Mondays specifically, we are playing MTG Arena Limited. So we would love to have you come out and join us. We have a Basilica Stalker. Speaking of vampire, right? This is a vampire and a detective, notably. We have a Tunnel Tipster again. We have an Inside Source again. Dog Walker again. Seems Felonious Rage. Extract a Confession. Crowd Control Warden. Okay, that's different. We have an Auspicious Arrival. A Curious Inquiry is our first uncommon. Really going hard on blue-black so far. Wow. We have a Torch the Witness. There we go. That's a non-blue-black card that's very good. And a Karlov Watchdog, which means our next card is a Wojek Investigator. This card is very good. Notably, it is a detective. I mean, really, really nice. It's a 2/4 Flying Vigilance for 3 in general. Obviously, occasionally will get you the benefit of investigating, but it's also a detective. So if you have it in a deck that cares about detectives, it gets even better, and it doesn't really need to. It's a 2/4 Flying Vigilance for 3. Our foil behind it is a foil common in Galvanize, which is a very nice one. Look at that. First of all, the card is good, but secondly, the foiling pattern is fantastic. Love that spark of energy or flame or whatever you want to call it up there. Very, very nice. Behind it, we have a regular island and a clue token. There are more codes for MTG Arena. It's going to be one after every pack because we have a lot. We're giving away 5 in this video and 4 in the next video. So feel free to shout it out, though. Hey, code 2 worked for me. Code 1 worked for me. Whatever the case may be, let your fellow viewers know not to bother with those particular codes. And obviously, best of luck to anybody that does get these codes. Hopefully you open some good stuff on Arena. We really appreciate you hanging out with us and supporting us. And then we mentioned that we're live every Monday. We're also live every Friday. Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, though we're not playing MTG Arena. We're playing whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. Recently, we have been playing through the God of War franchise, and most recently, we have made it all the way to God of War Ragnarok, so we would love to have you come out and join us. We have a Slime Against Humanity, Novice Inspector, a Jaded Analyst, a Rubble Belt Braggart, Cerebral Confiscation, Undercover Crocodile, another detective, Unauthorized Exit in the showcase artwork, a Frantic Scapegoat, also the showcase art, but this is the dossier artwork specifically. It's our first uncommon as well. We have a Hedge Whisperer, this is a good card, and a Flotsam and Jetsam. Very cool. As a split card, which means our next card is another uncommon in Flourishing Bloomkin. This art is so weird. I don't quite know what I'm looking at. It's a plant elemental, but it's just strange. Which means our rare or mythic is... Come on, I keep doing that. That's a fantastic foil. But first we have Krenko. You wouldn't want to skip Krenko, would you? Krenko, Baron of Tin Street. 3/3 haste for 3? Sure. But, you know, if we're playing blue and black, how would we ever splash red? Oh, look, it's a Raucous Theater. In foil. Gorgeous in foil. Now, this is not the showcase art or the alt art in foil, but, I mean, my God. I don't know that the alt art would look better in foil. This is gorgeous looking. Look at that. No complaints whatsoever. If we don't get to use this land, we don't get to use it, but It's really nice to have opened it for sure. Behind it is a regular mountain and an art card for another one of the dual lands, Thundering Falls specifically. This is the blue-red dual land. Very nice. Okay. Hey, guess what? It's another code for MTG Arena. Also, don't forget, folks, that we have other channels. Links down in the description box below. I mentioned that we are playing through the God of War franchise. The VODs of those streams, the videos on demand, if you're interested, go up on Video Games for All. That is linked down in the description box below. And then also we have our third channel, Gluten Free for All. So please feel free to head to those, check those out, and you can sub and ring the bells there as well. We really, really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. We have another Felonious Rage, another Extract a Confession, a Topiary Panther, a Defenestrated Phantom, Rift Burst Hellion, Shock, very nice, a Demand Answers in the showcase art, Sudden Setback is our first uncommon. I love that art, so cool. Another split card in Cease and Desist. Very nice. I like that art a lot. I think it's cool. And I like the way that it like actually flows from one to the next. We have a case of the Gateway Express. And we have a Furtive Courier, which means our rare or mythic is a Blood Spatter Analysis. I mean, hey, we talked about possibly splashing red for Krenko, maybe for this, especially if we're playing blue-black, which right now it kind of looks like that's the direction I would be leaning. Obviously, if you disagree, I want to know from you in the comments down below. Love this art, by the way. The colors are fantastic. And our foil is a foil common in Market Watch Phantom. Wow. I mean, come on. It looks so good in foil. I've always said the subject of the art in foil makes it look fantastic. And so this spirit in foil makes it look fantastic. Really, really cool. Wow, what a great foil. A swamp behind it and a goblin token. Amy is my wife on this channel, is not my wife in general, who is also on this channel. Maybe I'll sound normal as I say things, is not a fan of that goblin. We have another code for MTG Arena. What a surprise. We also want to thank you in advance for anybody that is choosing to hit that like button and to share. It really helps us out a lot. It goes a very long way. And we really do appreciate it. Thank you for, seriously, we say it a lot, but thank you for your support. It means a lot, and it allows us to continue to do this, to hang out with cool people during our streams and stuff. We always love hanging out with you folks and chatting with you, etc. And, you know, chatting about your lives. We chat about ours. A lot of times when we're playing Magic, we're focused very little on the Magic, and we're just talking about whatever's going on in people's lives. So very low stakes when you come out to Geek for All stream. We have a Sanguine Savior, Agency Coroner, Slime Against Humanity again, Novice Inspector, obviously a great card, Jaded Analyst, Pick Your Poison, a Makeshift Binding, very nice. Convenient Target is our first uncommon. I love this art so much. And they have been using this to good effect on Arena for the sealed background. We have a Wisp Drinker Vampire as a very nice uncommon as well. And a Fey Flight is our third uncommon, which means our next card is a Showcase Not on My Watch uncommon. Very nice. And so our rare or mythic is... It happens every time, man. And it's not literally every time, but still. We have a Forensic Gadgeteer. I mean, hey, if we're looking at blue-black, this is mono blue, and it cares about artifacts, so we can look at our artifacts as well. Obviously, literally just looking at our rares, Coveted Falcon is an artifact, and a pretty good one at that. So, very nice. And then you saw it already, but our foil is a foil uncommon in Green Belt Radical. Centaur Citizen. Okay, I like that foiling. Look at that. Everything in the background there looks fantastic. I like that a lot. Behind it, we have a full art island. Gorgeous. And an art card for Karlov's Visionary Inventor. So this is the showcase art, I believe. For this video, it is our final code for MTG Arena. Don't forget, hey, the 5th code worked for me. If it does work for you, let us know in the comments down below. Obviously, I want to know from folks, more importantly, what you thought of this opening. We still have one more pack to go, don't forget. But I want to know what you thought of this opening. I want to know what you thought of the pulls. I mean, I'm happy with the foil land, but no mythics in this opening. Spoilers, I guess, but no mythics in the last one either. Huh. Maybe the third one will pull it out for us. And obviously we still have this pack too. Maybe it's in this pack. Who knows? But yeah, I'd really love to see some more mythics. That would be cool. We have a Vitugazi Inspector, a Gadget Technician, Hotshot Investigators, Gearbane Orangutan, Macabre Reconstruction, a Rakish Scoundrel, Deduce in the showcase art, Rope is our first uncommon from the one of the clue equipment. One of the murder weapons, if you will, or possible murder weapons. A Long Goodbye. And an Absolving Lamassu. Which means our next card is a rare, very nice, Intesa Opulent Oligarch. Okay. We could splash white. Have we found a lot of good splash potential? Or like fixing, I should say. Interesting. Taze is a good card. And our next rare or mythic is a Case of the Uneaten Feast. Interesting. Okay, I mean, there's not a lot of life gain that I've immediately noted, especially in the cards that we're looking at so far. Behind the case, we have our foil, which is a foil uncommon Evidence Examiner. Okay, that looks cool in foil, that's for sure. Cool little Simic card there. Cares about collecting evidence. That seems to be what Simic's all about in this set. Behind Evidence Examiner, we have a regular Swamp and an ad card for MTG Arena. Like I said, I like that we opened this foil land. It's, in my opinion, the best thing we opened, even if it's not the most valuable. That's the thing that stood out to me. If you know what the most valuable thing was and you think I'm silly for putting this here, you're more than welcome to let me know in the comments down below, in addition to what you would play out of this kit. Like I said, I was leaning towards blue-black. There was a fair bit of white. Would you go with white-black and maybe splash with this Raucous Theater? Who knows? I would like to know. So let me know down below. Because, like I said, blue-black stands out to me. Obviously, you all have the benefit of going back and checking our uncommons, our commons, etc. Maybe there are a number of, I feel like black removal didn't jump out at me in this one. So maybe we're missing out on that a little bit. But, yeah, and so maybe we need that red if we had, like, burn spells and stuff. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.